I don't know if I could like this. I don't know if I can see myself. Let me try to turn around. Don't make fun of my house. And I'll move away from the air conditioner. Yeah. I'm coming over here, yip yip. Oh, is that any better? That's my house. Welcome, friends. I don't know if I like this. I can't really see anything. Now the sun's coming out. Now I can't see anything. How do people do this in real life? I just see my reflection on the screen. This is horrendous. This was a terrible idea, Yip Yip. A terrible idea. Why'd you come up with it? Here, just let them see you. It's a Yip Yip, full size. Hope you can see him. Well, I think we're going to take this inside. What do you say? Inside? Is it hot out here? Sun too much? All right, let's go. All right. Sorry about that. It's going to carry you inside. Hopefully you're still on. Today I didn't lock myself out. I usually lock myself out of my house. I'm crazy. All right. In the South, we love having high ceilings. We have very, very high ceilings in the South as heat rises. So we like to keep the heat above us, way, way above us. All right. That didn't work out at all, did it? That didn't work out at all, Mo. No. So I thought that I would try to keep you abreast with Comicsgate and the fun that's happening. Again, I don't really know much about it. There's no like resource you can go to. You can go to people, but they don't like to say, like, yeah, it's weird. Oh, did I drop the keyboard again? Keyboard. I'm a computer person, but I hate hardware. I hate hardware. Hardware's for losers. Okay, let me see. How did I find that comic book? Oh, because the publisher. Okay, so there's a comic book, and it's from Antarctic Press. There it is. Antarctic Press. Which I guess that doesn't make you like if you're an independent comic book writer, does that make you Comicsgate? Or if you're a comics book gate person, does that make you an indie person? I don't know. And let's see. Let's see if I can find any of this stuff. Who is this? Was that the other guy? No. Yeah, artist. I'm looking at Brett Smith. Brett James Smith. Whoa, that's official. I don't think that's right. I don't know. I'm too lazy. Was he on last night? Hey, Bootsy. Boots is here. He says hi. Hi. Who's this Mark? Mark Pellegrini? Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. And let's look up one more thing. DNC is on Twitter on fire today. DNC is crazy. I mean, I don't know. His autism is on like 9,000. Man, he is crazy. Listen, I'm sorry. People need to limit themselves on Twitter. If you're doing more than 5 where you're angry at someone, you should do no more than like okay, only do 2 angry tweets a day, and that's it. And that's a lot. But I'm telling you, like, what's his name? Paul Ramsey? Paul Ramsey. He's one of the directors of the new Spider-Man cartoon. And I'm sorry, I never understood a director of a cartoon. I never understood that. How are you a director of a cartoon I mean, are you telling the people? Are you telling the artists? Oh no! When you draw, make his arm like this, not like this. I don't understand that. What is a director of? And I know what was his name back in the day. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I know it. I know it. I know it. Don't tell me. Let me see. Was that it? Chuck Jones. Wasn't he a director? Was he a director? I thought he was. Let me see. Direc. Yeah, he's a director. So I know Chuck Jones was a huge director, and everyone loved him. But as a kid, I would watch this, and I wouldn't understand how in the credits I'm seeing a director of a cartoon. I'm like, you're not telling Bugs Bunny not how to move. You're not saying, "Come on, Bugs, I want you to be stronger." No, because Bugs Bunny's a cartoon. He's not real. As a kid, I'm thinking about this, and I'm so confused. What a director? You don't really do anything. You just go, "Well, I like it," or "I don't like it." I don't like it. Draw it again. I like it. That's good. And it took three directors. It took three people to make the Spider-Man cartoon. Which I'm sorry. I know. I first saw it I first saw the Spider-Man cartoon when Philip DeFranco was plugging the shit out of it. Listen, I don't know if he's a shill, but he plugs the shit out of a lot of stuff. And I thought, oh, this shill and this cartoon look terrible. I'm like, I don't like the look of it. I mean, it was giving me a headache. It was just weird how it was this weird, like, shaky thing. I don't know. Maybe I saw it bad, but then I saw it a couple days later. DNC was talking about it. Your boy Zach, and he was saying how good it was, and I'm like, oh yeah, I still don't like the look of it. It doesn't look right. It looks like they were trying to make it look like the old reboots, which the old reboots didn't want to look bad. They wanted to look good, and for the time, they were really good. So to imitate the old reboot cartoons, I didn't really understand it, and I said, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Who want to hurt and maim you? They go to places with weapons only to hurt and maim people. What? Some teacher took a bike lock and just beat the hell out of someone? I'm defending myself with a bike lock. With a bike lock. Oh my God, a professor. People are crazy. I mean, I guess you shouldn't think too highly of professors. Man, man, oh man. All right. So we talked about Peter Ramsey, who's going all crazy. Hey, it's okay to it's okay to beat the hell out of people if they oppress others. But if you're beating the hell out of someone, aren't you oppressing them? I don't understand you. I don't understand you. And I would talk about your looks, but I don't know what race you are. I don't know what you are. I think you're an alien. Trump, get him out of my country. Well, what were we looking for? Oh, yeah. And I mean, there's got to be a way. Here's something from February 4th. Maybe I'll watch that. And I hate people who use their full name all the time. I'm sorry. If you're one of those people who use your full name all the time, I hate it. But the guy's name is Timothy Lim. And no one, everyone was calling him Tim. And I'm like wondering, is he like hating that? Is he like, oh, stop calling me Tim? I'm not Tim. I'm Timothy. I don't know. But that was going in my head. I'm like wondering, is he okay with that? Because I don't think he would say anything. He seemed too quiet to say anything. You know what I'm saying? So apparently there's some people who have been around Comicsgate for a while. Let's see. There's a Patreon about it. All right, show me. 32 patrons. February 4th. Looks like February 4th this year. So it's been going around since early this year. I can see. I mean, they could say it's been going on since 1980s. It was just in my basement. All right, it wasn't going on. I'm sorry. It wasn't. You could say it was, but guess what? No, it wasn't. Call me a last Thursdayer, okay? The world was created last Thursday. Anything in the 80s that you have no proof of, I don't care about. Ugh. Sorry. I gotta give him some more room. Oh, why'd you leave? Why'd you leave? I was just trying to get comfortable. He usually doesn't come back. And that is not my grinder. This is my cup of, I have a little bit of lemon juice left. Oh, just an update. I'm early today because I wanted to do a special where I just talk about one thing, although I can't do that because my mind is fractured. But my apple cider is coming along great. It's like really, really cloudy and stuff. And you can see the bubbles coming out. Oh, it looks so beautiful. I have these bottles upstairs that I need to get to, but I'm not going to do it this time. I might wait a couple weeks. I think I have 12 of them, maybe 16, because they come in cases of 4. Let me see if I can find it. No. What is it called? Is there a T in there somewhere? No, it wouldn't be like that. Goth? I thought there was an S in it. No, it's not these. Don't sit on my hand. I don't know. I thought it was like Ghost Spear or something. Groschel? No. But the thing about these bottles is that they have the caps on them. So there's a metal piece, a metal wire ring thing, and you pop the ring, and then it loosens up the cork, and then you're able to take the cork out. So I think what I can do is, since I'm just doing this for myself, and I'm just doing like 2-liter bottles of cider, I could just, when it's done fermenting, I could put a little bit of sugar in each bottle, and then pour in the juice, cap it up, throw it in the fridge, and in a week or 2, it'll be carbonated, and I'll have carbonated cider. That's what I think. What do you think? And if you want to come over to my house and I got some on ice, we can just chill out, relax, go in the porch and just chill out, chillax. Right? As long as you don't mind cats or dogs. One dogs. All right. So, I've been trying to explain that, there's this movement of Comicsgate where they're trying to get comics back to the rightful owners of comic books. But unfortunately, it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. Marvel will never, ever back down. It's too big. Marvel is being backed by Disney, because all over the place. There's Marvel Comics, Marvel Entertainment, Marvel Studios, and now Disney owns all of it. And they're not gonna. They're gonna say, listen, I don't care what you guys do. You could blow you can destroy the comic book section of it. We don't care. We're too big. So that's not gonna happen. No. DC is also getting too big, so they're not gonna back down. They're just gonna keep on going more and more. So Batman got married, or Batman was going to have a wedding. Spoiler alert: he didn't have a wedding. Batman. I can understand Superman because he's retarded, but Batman, I don't understand it. Why would Batman get married, and why would I want to see Batman get married? And when I say Batman gets married, not Bruce Wayne. No, Bruce Wayne stays single. Batman marries Catwoman. Spoiler alert: it doesn't happen, but it was in the news that it didn't happen, so it's not as though I'm really spoiling anything. Just you didn't watch the news. It was on some like real paper too. What is that? What is on your butt? I have to clean it. Sorry. He had something. I don't know what he had. He had a clump of something in his hair. I don't know if you can see it. It looks like he has more. Might be cat litter. Sorry about that. I know it's gross, but I have to keep him clean. Okay? It's my thing. It's my job. He's old. So, what was I talking about? Anyone there? I'm not drunk. I'm just tired. I've been working on my Wikipedia which is I read a chapter. Well, actually, the chapter is broken out down into sections. There's like 11 to 15 sections in each chapter. So I read the section, and then I try to write a one paragraph about each section. There's an ant on my screen. Do you see that? Wait, you're not going to look at it? It's right there. Sorry. Oh, I fell. We got that from outside. Yeah, my house is clean. Okay. So they're trying to get the comics back from these companies that rightfully own them, but they're like losing tons of sales, and everyone compares all the sales to the 90s. Pro tip, if anyone ever mentions the sales of the 90s in comic books, that was a fluke. You weren't there. Well, you don't know what was going on. It was insane. I bought comics. I was looking at my comics. Oh, they're so terrible. I need to go through them and just get rid of them, because I mean, I don't think that they held up good at all. I'm sad. But anyway, everyone was buying comic books because you could buy a comic book one day and it was $2 or $1, and then in like 4 weeks you could sell it for like $20. It was insane, and it was all just hype, because the old comics from the 40s, the 50s, they were coming on the market and they were selling for just millions and millions of dollars. Well, yeah, that was because back in the day, people didn't care about comics. You would buy a comic, read a comic, throw the comic around, beat it up, give it to friends. You didn't care. Your mom would come in your room and just throw them all out. That's how they were. And because of that, those comics are very, very rare, and there's a huge demand for them. But in the 90s, there was a huge amount of comics, and the publishers would just publish thousands, hundreds of thousands of copies, or at least tens of thousands of copies. Nowadays, you sell 10,000 of a comic book, you're huge. DNC had a video where he said, and he's in the industry, he said, if I sell 2.5 thousand comics, I'll be in the top 10. That's all I want to do. I want to be in the top 10 for sales. I'm like, why not go more? But he's only up to like 1,000, last I checked. Oh, he's still talking. What? NYPD is booting cars and towing them in Gowanus? Those NYPD police officers and their squints enforcing the laws? I'm telling you, I would just love to hang out with diversity in comics. I wouldn't even talk. I would be like so quiet. I would just stare at him and just watch him. And he'd be like, why are you staring at me? I'm like, okay. Kevin Cummings just said, remember, if someone helps you, I guess he shouted my channel out. They can't be criticized, even if they're talking shit on your friends. We're not the brightest people. Our English ain't the greatest. Our English ain't the goodest. Okay, I need to learn Spanish in the fall. I hope I do okay. Hopefully I can learn Spanish. Then I can speak Spanish to y'all. Hola, me llamo David. That's what I say. I don't translate. But, I don't know, what was I talking about? We were talking about Comicsgate. So now it's like there's a momentum being built with DNC selling his comics. And let me just pull up this stuff. I don't see it. I don't see it. Give me a minute. Who's talking? Oh, that was me. No, I don't want your new. I want your new stuff. Okay, I'm looking up DNC. I mean, it's like people think. I just need that. It's like people think it's more important to put out a product than put out a good product. Is that it? And that's why they don't care. Just hear me out, okay? So with a good comic, I mean, Iron Sights, it's gonna be coming out what 2 months? No, maybe next month. But comics have to come out like once a month. Boom. Isn't that right? Is it once a month or twice a month? Let me see. Okay, how often do comics come out? Every 2 weeks. Popular comics get released every 2 weeks. All right, so that's a huge pressure for people. Putting out a comic every 2 weeks. Oh, they were saying that one bad thing about all this SJW and comic books and all this white privilege and all this transgender stuff. All other countries don't like it, and so we used to in the 90s we sold comics all over the world and people liked them because they're American and whatever and blah 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 US, and now they're reading it and like we don't understand any of this stuff. What are you guys talking about? Why are SJWs only thinking about like our little tiny section of the world and not thinking about we are a globe, we have a whole place, and a lot of people they know how to speak English. I know Singapore does, because that one girl who does mukbang, she says if you come to Singapore most people know English, so don't worry about it. That's what she said. I'm not going unless they no, because they'll probably eat my dog. I don't go anywhere without my dog, right? Wait, Boo Boo, you want to come up here? No, you ran away. I can't help you up if you run away. We haven't watched TV all day. Just YouTube. Lots and lots of YouTubes. And we only finished one chapter of the Wikipedia, but we did some reviewing and editing on it. And we were just hanging out. It's the day before the 4th of July. You were almost here. How about that? Sorry. Those there's my masking tape. I needed that. I put I have these big plastic creamer jars, containers, and I want to keep them in the box because I'm afraid bugs will get into it. So I put them in the plastic container, and I like to label it so that these are potato flakes. I'm choking them, can't you tell? Look at them. Look at those eyes bulge. Look at him. He can't breathe. He can't breathe. Can you hear him choking? Don't die. Don't die. I'm choking him. Look at him. Look at his eyes bulge. Man, why are you still attacking me? You want to leave? Okay. We leave on good terms, though, okay? We always leave on good terms. Okay, now you can go. I don't want him to like attack me and then go away, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I'm still mad at him. You can look at him. So then this morning, what happened this morning? Oh, what's his name came on? Captain Cummings, and he had mods on, and I hate mods. I hate mods. And I just started, because normally he'll come on with a live chat and I'll see that he has mods and I'll just scream, I hate mods, or mods are stupid, and I'll just run away because I hate mods. I mean, I just can't stand mods. Why would you want to be a mod? So someone said, so he was talking about how he's going on vacation, and I'm like, good, go on vacation. Just leave your shit behind, okay? Don't take it with you. Don't take this shit on vacation. But he's gonna, because I know people like him. They can't let go. They can't relax. I think I'm one of them. Am I one of them? I'm one of them. If dogs can speak a language, how come when a dog is barking on TV, my dog doesn't answer him? I always wonder that. Because I'll hear dogs barking on TV and my dog will just be sleeping away. But then again, if there's a dog barking in one of the lots or one of the yards and we're walking, my dog will just ignore him and just keep on walking. And the dog's like, My dog's and then I'll stop and smell the road because there's garbage all over the place. We have, the garbage trucks come by and they crush everything and then stuff drips out and goes on the road. It's just us mess. Can't believe we pay for that. We pay for that. That's not like government, like by tax dollars. No, we pay for that. Stupid heads. My neighbor over here, he refused to. I don't know how he did it, but I guess he took the garbage to the dump himself. True story. True story. Sorry, I had to bother him. He bothers me. Look at him. Look, see how he bothers me? I'm a lefty, but I'm terrible. We don't need that anymore. So we're talking about Comicsgate and what it means to us. So these people started to release their own comics independently with this, but it's not even written Comicsgate. It's kind of laid back. But then all of a sudden, Ethan becomes a part of it, and it explodes, and the Comicsgate tag gets tagged onto him, and they're like, wait a second, why is he the big, powerful guy? And he's like, I don't want to be a big, powerful guy. The reason why he's a big, powerful guy is because he's a really, really good artist, and he's finally got the balls to go off on his own to do his own shit, and people are buying it. I mean, he is a hustler. He is just such a salesman. He just goes in there. He's like, "Hey, everyone, how you guys doing?" And he'll like wine and dine and make you all happy, and then he'll say, "Okay, now for the bad part. Let's talk about the sale," and then he'll keep that into the big party mood. Do. And you're like, that it's a product, and he's selling it, and everything's on the up and up. It's not as though it's like a Wolf of Wall Street where he's selling you a future that it doesn't exist. It's just a comic book. Just a $25 comic book. That's it. Or if you buy two of them, it's two for $40. Although I didn't buy two because I need to take care of mine. Maybe I'll go over to the comic book shop down the street and ask them. I just want boxes, bags, and backer boards. And I need to learn. Let me see. Because there's a way. How to remove tape from comic bags. No, not the comic books, the bags. Sorry, I'm going on Reddit. It's saying, do you use tape when you bag and board your comics? I don't even tuck the flap most of the time. I don't bag board my comics for any resale value. I do it to protect them so I can read them again easily in the future. So apparently most people just tuck it in, and they do that only because it makes them crazy to not do that. All right, interesting. Maybe we can get like $20 and get like a whole setup thing going. We could buy it online. What do you say? What do you say, old man? We're talking about Comicsgate, which we don't know anything about, but we're still talking about it. So this morning, Captain Cummings was on telling that he's going on vacation, but he's doing all these eBay sales and everything. And someone mentioned about EVS and stuff. And he started to bring it up, and I just started saying, mods are gatekeepers. So I'm a huge troll on these sites. I admit it on full disclosure. I'm a huge troll because if you guys are going to fight, this is like a wrestling match to me. If you guys are going to fight, I'm going to be in the crowds cheering. All right. And if I'm cheering for one side one day and the other side another day, guess what? To me, it's wrestling. It ain't real until someone really gets hurt. And hopefully Cummings doesn't go that far. Hopefully, because he's about to like draw blood. He's gone crazy. But they couldn't explain to me the difference between a mod and a gatekeeper. To me, they're one and the same. I mean, a mod is someone who can censor your your voice and kick you out of the chat. And the mod was saying, well, we haven't done it to you. You still have the power to. So if a gatekeeper has the power and doesn't use it, are they the same as a mod? I mean, I guess in your logic, yes. So then why is Cummings against gatekeepers, but he's not against mods? And at the end, I asked one of the mods, I said, well, if you don't do any mod stuff, why are you a mod? He says, I don't really know. He said, I have no clue. I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. Because in fact, Cummings thought I was calling him a gatekeeper or him a mod. I said, no, you're the channel host. The host isn't the mod. You have other people be mods. Just like gatekeepers, EVS wouldn't be the gatekeeper, but they think that he would be like the person who says, this comic book is good, this comic book is bad. No, EVS doesn't want that. There would be other people who would be the gatekeepers, and they would say who works in this group and who doesn't work for the group. I'm still against it. I'm against mods, I'm against gatekeepers, but I don't understand why are you for one and against the other? It doesn't make any sense to me. Does it make any sense to you? Sure. Maybe he does it on purpose. Like she just does different meows just to see which one's going to irritate me today. So she'll be like meow meow meow, and then I was like, holy shit! She shut up! Just shut up! Shut up! Shut up! What? Not Friday, but let's play it anyway. Should we use the? Should we try it with the what you call it? One day we're going to be a rock stars. Come on, turn the radio on. It's Friday night, and I won't be long. Gotta do my hair, put my makeup on. It's Friday night, and I won't be long till I hit the dance floor. Hit the dance floor. I got all I need. No, I ain't got cash. No, I ain't got cash. But I got you, baby. Maybe I don't need no dollar bills to have fun tonight. I love cheap thrills. I don't need no dollar bills to have fun tonight. I love cheap thrills. I don't need no money as long as I can feel the beat. I don't need no money as long as I can. Come on, turn the radio on. It's Saturday, and I won't be long till I hit the dance floor. Hit the dance floor. I got all I need. No, I ain't got cash. No, I ain't got cash, but I got you, baby. Baby, I don't need no dollar bills to have fun tonight. I love cheap girls. I don't need no dollar bills to have fun tonight. I love cheap girls. I don't need no money as long as I can feel the beat. I don't need no money as long as I can dance. That was a little impromptu. I didn't plan that at all. No, really, I didn't. Although I've been playing, I'm trying to keep my fingers still, calloused up. Because I hate when they get all soft and then I gotta callus them up again. I don't know how guitarists do it in the real world. I mean, do they play guitar all the time, or are their fingers just calloused that they never uncallus? I don't know. I need to find a guitarist, a real guitarist, not like my friend who I guitar on somewhere one weekend a month, I mean, 1 weekend a year. No, I don't care about that. I want a real guitarist. So they couldn't answer about what the difference that is. And then I went into EVS had a live stream, and he was just talking about, what was he talking about? We came in late. We came in really late. But unfortunately, our notification didn't work. Dang you, YouTube! How much do I got to pay to get a flipping notification that works? Who is that? I don't even know. Who are you? I just need to know who this guy is. Why am I following you? What did I do wrong? Yeah, I followed you because of that fat girl. I didn't follow you because of you. Jeez, you need to get a new channel. Guess what? All my videos are the same. Well, mostly the same. I have a couple that are oddballs, but they're mostly the same. It's just my ugly mug, this cute little doggy, this annoying cat, and then somewhere around here is the other one. That's it. It's just me. Me versus me. Oh, I wanted to look up a song. Oh, just for what you call it, your boy Zach. Yeah, your boy Zach. He has 910 backers. That means so he's considered at 910 sales. Yeah. So he's not halfway there. No. What you want? Why'd you leave me? Don't leave me now. Don't say it's the end of the road. I need you, babe, to beat to a pulp on a Saturday night. Oh, babe. I was looking for. I just wanted to see if this is a real thing. Oh, this looks so stupid. Sorry. I wear my sunglasses at night so I can watch you leave your breath through storylines. I wear my sunglasses at night so I can keep track of the vision in my eyes while she's deceiving me. It cuts my security. Has she got control of me? I turn to her and say, don't switch the blade, don't switch the blade on the guide in the shades, oh no. Don't masquerade with the guy in the shades, oh no. You got it made with the guy in the shade, oh no. Oh, that's a keeper. I might need a lot of work. Made a lot of work. It's no. What's the other one? Oh, you do it. I love that song, even though I do it so bad, so bad. I always forget their name. Oh. I did post on EVS's chat. I steal every single thing that you do. I steal everything. Although I had breakfast today, and then in his video later he had breakfast in his video. So I think I did mine first. And I usually have mine over here. So I think that part I'm calling dibs on. Although he's never seen my video, so it doesn't really matter. My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. But does she really wanna? But I can't stand to see her walk out the door. Don't try to fight the feeling, cause the thought alone is killing me right now. I thank God for mom and dad for sticking two together, cause we don't know how. Hey, yeah, what, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, hey, that's all we got so far. We're not perfect, okay? We're not even close. Okay. You okay over there? He has his back to me. I swear I haven't had anything to drink. We're waiting. We have like, we should have like 3 more days, but I'm gonna give it extra days. This isn't my first time brewing, okay? I've done it before. I have a whole setup up in my attic. I just wanted to try this just to see if I can get, I want to try to see if, back in the day, back before women could vote, I don't know if you want everyone to hear that story. That was a mess. But before then, everyone would brew alcohol in their house. Everyone. And then women wanted the right to vote, and because they wanted the right to vote, they decided, you know what? Since we can't vote, no one can drink, and they just destroyed alcohol. And the prohibition went into effect. Huge mobsters came into be. It was bad. It was bad. I mean, it's kind of like the drugs now, where you either legalize it, where you can monitor it, or you put it into the shadows, and it's terrible. I mean, people kill each other constantly over drugs. Yet you have 2 choices. Okay, I'm sorry to give you an ultimatum, government. You have 2 choices, and guess what? So you either legalize it, where you can monitor it, or you push it under the carpet, where you can't monitor it, and you're just trying. You're trying to smash down the dirt underneath the carpet. You need to pull the carpet up and get the dirt out. That's how you do it. You don't push the dirt under the carpet around. Sorry. Them's the bricks, right? I was wondering, can I start fireworks tonight, or do I have to wait till tomorrow? And then I'm afraid, because I gotta be careful. What if I throw a firework and Yip Yip runs after it? So I'm thinking what I would do is I would set it on the ground and light it, and then I'd run. That's my plan. Because I think if I throw it, he'll run after it, and that'll be bad. I mean, it probably won't kill him. It'll probably just hurt him a lot. And I don't want to hurt him a lot. Not my babies. He'll be inside. He might be outside with me. I don't know, because like some dogs don't like fireworks, which is weird. I mean, how are they hunting dogs, right? Hunting dogs aren't afraid of explosions, are they? I don't know. I don't know. No one knows soy. Soy un perdedor. There's not a soy in Spanish. I think that's because it's I am. I am. You are. Come on, let's have a party song. Let's have a party song. I don't know. You know any? No. Oh, I only know what I know. I do read all of your comments, so please leave comments if you want. Leave any songs you want me to play or try to play, because I'm terrible at it. But we are here for you. Guess what? Someone in the chat said that they want, because EBS he does these shirts, and they're just like stupid like knockoff things where he'll just like sell, he contacts the company, tells them to he wants this design, and then you can just go to that company and buy the shirts, and he gets like a piece of it. He says it's not a lot, but it's just fun stuff. So someone said he should design a shirt that says I bought this shirt because the artist didn't call me racist. Because nowadays, I'm telling you, Peter Ramsey, kind of like Chef Ramsey, but he's not English. He doesn't look anything well. They're both huge people, I'd say. They're big. Because Chef Ramsay's a big guy. He's not a. I mean, when I say big, I mean like imposing, big guy. I can't believe it. Dude, you're a director of cartoons. You're a director of cartoons, and you're calling yourself an artist. That's hilarious, dude. Dude, me. I'm an artist. You're calling yourself an artist. Oh my god. Oh my god. Know your role, okay? You're a director for a movie studio. You're trying to sell tickets. Your job is to put seats. Sorry, you're supposed to put asses in seats, not keep asses away. Oh, I can't believe it. I mean, it's incredible. You are a director of a cartoon. You're not. You're not. What? You're not Da Vinci. You're not Leonardo. You're not Michelangelo. You're none of the turtles. You're a director of a cartoon. Oh my God! You're not Monet. You're not Picasso. You're not even that guy who just dribbles paint all over the thing. What was that guy's name? The one who dribbles paint all over the place. Why aren't you guys helping me any? But whoever that guy is who dribbles paint all over the place, and he calls himself an artist. But guess what? He would never direct a cartoon. You're the lowest of the low. Okay, I'm sorry. I think the only people above you in the entertainment art industry, the only thing above you are mimes. I think you're below magicians. You're above mimes. It was mimes, cartoon director, magicians, and then other people go up, comedians and whatever, writers and actors are in there too. I mean, there are some really good actors, and then there's some really, really bad actors. Just saying. Stop calling people racist. Stop putting people down. Stop it. Stop it. They're your customers. I'm just like, here. What I mean to say is I am also a performer. I'm below mimes. So it goes like mimes, and then there's like good YouTube. I think even there's like, is Twitch still around? Twitch creators, Instagram creators, good YouTube creators, and then the bottom of the bottom, bad YouTube creators. But I think we're the worst. I think street performers are above us. So street performers, and then below street performers is bad YouTube creators. Which that's me. I'm a bad YouTube creator. But I will tell you this: I will never call you racist. I will never put you down. I will never try to kill your dreams. I will never say, hey, you know what? If you don't like my stuff, don't look at it. No, please. Even if you don't like it, look at it. But I do say, if you don't like it, feel free to hit that thumbs down, thumbs like. They affect me the same. Guess what? I'm not monetized. I'm in no YouTube and analytics. So please, if you don't like it, hit that thumbs down, because I want you to have a voice and use that voice, even if it's against me. Thumbs down, thumbs up. Share with your friends if you have friends. But if you have friends, what are you doing here? I guess that's it for us. We are out of here. Did we find that song? Did you find the song? This is my helpers, okay? And I have to pay them scale. You know that? They want their SAG cards. Oh, bunch of bums. Oh, I lost it. One bad thing about, I don't know when this is the same thing, but if you scroll on the taskbar, it'll like push you into the next window on Linux. It's very annoying. My baby don't. This ain't it. All right. All right, so this isn't a happy party fun song, but I don't care. Whenever I'm dressed up cool, my parents put up a fight. And if I'm a hot shot, my mom will cut my hair at night. And in the morning I am short my identity. When I scream, Mom and Dad, why can't I be who I want to be? I just want to be myself, and I want you to love me for who I am. I just want to be myself, and I want you to know I am my hair. Move it down. You do know I'm cheating over here. You do know. I mean, just full disclosure, I'm cheating. I have the lyrics and everything right here, the chords. I don't remember anything. But I went to this musical thing, and they were like the brass jazz band people, and they had like all their music in front of them. And then there was this like rock band there, no music in front of them. I'm like, why can't rock people have music in front of them? Is it because they can't read it? I don't know. Why can't they? But I've had enough. This is my prayer. I'll die living just as free as my hair. I've had enough. This is my prayer. I'll die living just as free as my hair. I've had enough. We're not freaks. We're just trying to make it on these streets. I've had enough, enough. This is my prayer, I swear. I'm as free as my hair. Free as my hair. I guess that's it for us. So we want to thank everyone for all your help, all the Patreons. There are no Patreons. All my behind the scenes cast, Boots. If you've left. Let's see where you went. And Midnight, wherever you are, Midnight, hope you're doing okay. We need to give you your pill soon. Hope you guys have a good night. We might be on later. I don't know. We're not really that tired or sleeping or anything. I see Yip Yip. He's right over here. He's right on the ground. But he's behind the monitor, and there's a glass table. So I see a little bit of him. I can see his nose. Remember in high school, my friends were in a band, and they would do their practices, and I would go every so often just to hang out with them, and they were so boring. I thought that they would be like playing and stuff, but they would just like sit around, just fiddle around, and they would just like play by themselves. You know, they would like go off, and one person would just be playing, and another person would be, I don't know, playing his instrument. They would never play together. I was walking the dog the other day, and I noticed that some of my houses remind me of the Sim houses. And I'm trying to explain, what does that mean to have a Sim house? Well, they're like rectangle boxes, but the big thing about them, and they're weird like angles. It goes like up and then up and then up. And I'm like, these are weird looking houses. My house isn't like that. But the main thing that makes them a Sim house instead of a regular house, they don't have garages. Now, I don't play Sims ever, but it's my understanding that Sims houses don't have garages. I guess no one can drive, or they all a bunch of drunks, and they got like DUIs, but they always get rides places. And don't even get me started on school buses. Okay, you got me started on school buses. I hate school buses. School buses are the worst thing in the world. Where did they come from? Why is this a thing? I don't understand school buses. I mean, are you saying that your family can't give you a lift to school? Well, and if you ever see these buses are like the worst vehicles on the street are school buses. They stop, and you have to stop, and you just like sit behind them. And then they go. And when they go, they push the gas, and just black smoke just comes out of these vehicles. And I'm like, how is that legal? How are these school buses passing emissions when just black sludge is just coming out of these vehicles? Does anyone ever? And they're always so beat up. Oh, they're dirty and just nasty. I'm like, don't you guys have a shop class or something? At least have the shop class wash the buses for you. Have them do something for. what are they learning? Okay, if there's a auto shop in your high school and you don't want them to do the oil and the buses, what are you teaching them? I mean, then at least have them wash the cars. Guess what? In jail, it's good to know how to wash a car. Because if you're on work camp, they do wash cars. So I don't understand why we have buses. Plus, they teach kids really bad stuff. One, there's a lot of bullying going on in school buses. And two, if you graduate from school buses to a city bus, so if you go from a so on a school bus, you have rules. Everyone has to stop when a school bus stops, and the school bus will wait for you to cross the street, so you can get safely home. Guess what happens if you do that to a city bus? As soon as you start walking in front of that city bus, bam, that city bus is gonna plow right into you. They don't care. Guess what? This ain't a school bus. Don't be an idiot. You wait your ass on the corner, and when it's safe to walk, then you walk. Stupid dumbass. But we're teaching them this. We're teaching them to be stupid. Oh, we're teaching kids lots of stupid shit nowadays. We need to do some more rebirthings. I know it's controversial, and I know people die, but guess what? We all aren't supposed to be here. Okay, some of us aren't supposed to be here, and I'm probably one of them. But I'm here. So with peace and love, we say goodbye. I had a friend when we would get drunk and do like really bad stuff together. Like when I see, like hardcore drugs and stuff, and he would just like sit there and he would just be like playing. Like, man, that's so good. That's so good. Hear that? And like he's not even playing a chord or anything. He's just holding down a string. Yeah, man, it's so cool. But he would be playing with this here guitar. That's it for us. We've been on for way too long. We just wanted to talk about Comicsgate and say nothing is even remotely solved. It's gonna blow up soon. Tonight at 9 o'clock. All of my fans, all none of you, please, if you get a chance, go see what's it called? I think Jeremy's doing it tonight. So that's Geeks and because he calls us. He goes, "Hello, geeks and gamers, good people." Anyways, so Geeks and Gamers tonight is supposed to be hosting the High Council at 9 o'clock Eastern Eastern Daylight Time. It's not standard anymore, is it? You almost got me. Daylight time. So that is, if you're watching this live, which no one is, it is 3.5 hours, a little bit less. Watch it because it's going to be good. I'm going to be there. If you can find me, I don't know, I'll give you air kisses. Mwah, 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 mwah. Peace and love. You guys seize the dream. Do it. Peace and love. We are out of here. Do space. Hopefully you get what you want. If you don't get what you want, you get what you need. Bam, bam. We are out of here with peace and love. Bye-bye.